Hello everyone, I am your host, Survival Band 1, and in today's episode, I'm actually going to show off something you can do, but the only thing is that it only works on easy cracked walls. It may seem like this is ridiculous, however, to find out how to crack a wall in two different ways. Well, most people say that big Lego figures is the only way to break a wall, or somebody that is strong enough to take out a wall. So I'm going to go ahead and use Superman for this, okay? Now, Superman and also a new character that is actually named is Zatanna. So she actually does have a laser. As you can see, she's got the wand. So you can use a laser on her, or with her. So it wouldn't be a problem. But she also does have the flight. She is a magician. In case you guys didn't know that. We're going to go to the first location to show this off. Okay? The first thing we're going to do is actually going to go ahead and go to the easiest location that I can say would be the easiest. Going to the Hall of Justice here. If I can find it, that is right here. We're going to go ahead and go there in travel area. Let's go. It may seem ridiculous, okay? But it's going to be a very easy, short video, so don't think it's going to be taking too long to do this. Okay, so now we're at the Hall of Justice. So we're going to go ahead and show you a couple things that you can do, however. Now, see the cracked wall that's right here, which is actually in the floor instead. So we're going to go ahead and switch Superman here. Not into Clark Kent. Would be awesome. So we're going to use Cyborg. Okay. Now, lasers is actually a good thing to have sometimes, but they can be actually useful at some point. So as you can see, that I switched to Cyborg's giant suit. Why? Because there's only one reason. Okay, I'm gonna show you off one thing you can do here, which I'm not gonna go into this floor here. I'm gonna switch here. Now, however, that lasers can be useful at some point in the game. But if you use a laser in the floor, I kind of killed my character on mistake. Now, as you can see, that the floor is not being broken. Okay? Now, with that out of the way, however, that you can actually break a wall, such as something like this. Okay? Now, may seem ridiculous. I actually found this out. The only easiest walls that can be broken by lasers. So, it may seem like it's ridiculous that lasers can break the easiest walls. Not to worry. Because it does break the walls. Boom. It's that simple. Now, as you can see, I just used the laser, not a big Lego figure. You're probably wondering, like, how did you do that without a big Lego figure? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I used a laser to break that wall. Now, the big difference is that that this wall, or this floor wall here, right here, I can't break it with the laser. As you can see, my character is moving. Just because the floor would not break. Why? Because it's not an accurate laser. Because the floor is actually wedged. The environment is surrounded by the wall itself alone. So the only way to break the wall, the floor wall, is actually a big Lego figure. So the easiest walls would be inevitable to lasers. So knowing what lasers to take out, however, knowing which ones is pretty not what you think. So we're going to go ahead and go to Quad here, the Lantern Planet. So we're going to go ahead and go there now while we're at it. And I'm going to show you another wall that you can break. And actually, I did get this character token that's within the wall itself. So it'll be harder for me to find it because I already gotten the token already. Which is Firefly, that is found beyond the wall itself alone. Once I find the wall, I will show you that the laser that I'm using with Zatanna. It doesn't matter if you use Zatanna at all. It's any character that is that does have a laser. So it can be anybody that has a laser. Alright, so right here is the wall that I was telling you about. Okay? So this wall is not wedged within anything. Okay? As long as that that you don't use the wand in the customization. Because if you use the wand in the customization, it actually disables any laser characters to break easy walls. So, without a further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go ahead, boom, just like that. Break the wall with that easy. But, however, the walls that will not break from lasers is the walls that are wedged in between the environment that's around it. So that includes like the cracked wall that's in the Batcave next to the same bat channel and same bat time and same bat channel. So basically that cracked wall that's near there won't be broken by any lasers. So you would have to use a strong character to do so. So this gold thing right here is where Firefly is found. Okay? So all you have to do is go ahead and laser it, and then boom, your token will be within the gold thing inside. So don't worry. As you can see, I have completed all of this here. Now, here's another wall. Right here. I can't break it because it's wedged in between, inside the environment that's around it. But like I was trying to say is that that depending on the surroundings that is within the wall itself alone, it's either breakable by lasers or not breakable by lasers. So it's very like a flip of a coin. So it's either that it's breakable or not breakable. So it's always good to know exactly what to do and where to go. But the levels that you actually go throughout the game here, like Space Suits You Sir, like any level that has a breakable wall, those will not be broken by lasers. However, because one reason is that it's a little bit challenging for a laser to take out the wall. Even though it looks easy enough, but no, it's not. So think again, ladies and gentlemen, because the lasers will not break the walls on levels. It only breaks walls that are easy enough for the laser to break the wall. So don't think it's not going to be that easy, alright? So we're going to go ahead and go back to the watchtower here. As you all may know, that walls, most people say that walls can only be broken by strong characters or big Lego figures. which Cyborg has the compatibility of the giant suit. Okay? So we're going to go ahead and show that off here. Now, the giant suit allows you to break walls of any kind. But again, if the wall looks easy enough, laser characters will do help on that situation. I mean, that's about all I can say about lasers and big Lego figures. It may look like I know some information, but as I show you certain locations. As far as I know, those are the only 2 locations as of right now that actually I can break walls with a laser. Once I do find more, I will post some of that at another time. So, again, if you like this video, please leave a like and a comment, and I'll catch you guys in the next exciting episode that comes your way. And also hit that subscribe button, and also hit that bell notification button, that every time that I post, you'll be notified of any excitement that comes your way. And I'm your host, Survival Mad 1, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode of Any Excitement. Peace out.